Yes, the journey continues. It's a beautiful day. As we rise, we give thanks for each and every day. We give thanks for all the food to what they say. It's for you, for I, whatever it may be, the game you play. Time is a journey of life to what you want to make it, how you do it, how you do it, what you make it be to your perfection. If you don't put it in the right way, in time, you will be led astray. The journey of life, the journey of time, the journey of you, the journey of man, the journey of woman, the journey of animal, the journey of child, the journey of you. Because if you don't see you as a journey continues, the way you start, the way you should finish. So if you don't start on a positive note, a positive right to do the right thing at all time, in all right, in all reasons, in all motion, in all direction, then you know that you will be lost in time. Time. Wait for more. But remember, the journey of life is what you make it to continue. If you want to live in paradise, the life of love, in unity, in harmony, in transparency, in honesty, without any consideration, without any issues of pre-thinking, overthinking. So much has happened since then, and so much will happen when that time comes. But remember, time, the journey is. So once you start, you must finish. With every motion, in every reaction, in every direction, in everything that we do without subtraction. Always clear to be positive, to be respectful. Remember, time is for no one. You gotta be that one. You gotta be the one to make it be your reaction. So others can see your reflection. The word of life, the word of energy, the word of time is how you do it to what you say, to how you project it, to what you make it. But do it, remember, if you don't start, you can't finish. Not the time. It's all about the reflection of what you make it in that direction, how you're gonna make it. How you gonna break it? How you gonna make it? How you gonna keep it? How you gonna break it? How you keep it? How you break it? How you gonna make it? But remember, with time, the journey of time is how you make it, to what you make it, to how you do it, to how you project it, to how you see it, to how you gonna work it, to make it be. That time spent, not only as a project, but not only for the system, but also for you, for longevity, to make it be a reflection of the world, to each and every one, naturally, with time.
everyone. It is midweek up in here, and it's not only midweek up in here, honey. We are closing out January, darling. Can you believe this? We are closing out January. Boom, bam, boom, boom, boom. January came. January left. January put on a bag on the back, and January was like, "I'm out of here." January didn't have to even put on a sweater. January was gone. January put on some jacket one time, two times, and January was like, nope, we not dealing with this. January is out. So let me tell you something here on the Question Live Show. We like to address some things. We like to inspire you. We like to encourage you, empower you, and we like to support you. Absolutely. We would like to support you. That is why we are here. So welcome to this session, this closing out of January. I am your host, Verona Willis-Brown. Yeah, that's me. I'm your host. That's me. So we are closing out January. Do you have anything to talk about for January? Do you have anything that you accomplished for January? What did you do for January? What did you move? What did you go? What happened in January? Because we can't just be up in something just doing the routine all the time. You see when we just show up doing nothing? No. You see, tonight we are going to talk about how we can fire and hire ourselves. You didn't know you could do that, did you? We oftentimes wait for HR to say you're hired or you're fired. But you, me, us, we can do it by ourselves. I did it by myself. Yes. Don't think about the normal routine of a job. Think about you and your purpose, where you're going with your destiny. You see, when I upgrade myself, promote myself, fire myself, I was like, oh, this can be done. So when we wait for HR, we are delaying the process. So you sitting right there, you have the permission from moi to fire or hire yourself. Yes. So let us get into it tonight. Let us get into it. But before we get into anything about firing and hiring, because listen, nobody want to hear about firing. Nobody. Like you're the weakest link. Bye. You're not contributing. Bye. Nobody want to hear that they're getting fired. And let me tell you something. When somebody's firing you, they're not giving you no warning, honey. They're like, tomorrow at 10 a.m., we are going to fire you. No, they don't do that. They walk up in your space or the space that they have for you, and they're like, that's it. You got to go. They don't give you no warning. They don't prepare you. Like, when you come in tomorrow, we're firing you. But when you're going to be hired, they said, we have a job description. Put in your resume. Let's go through your resume. Let's see if you're fit for the job. Then you're fit for the job. You're qualified for the job. They're like, hello, come on in for an interview. And all the process, you're coming for an interview. They're like, all right, we like you. You know, you're contributing to the company. All right, we see what you're going on. We see your experience, all that good stuff, right? And then they're like, okay, hello, you're hired. No, everybody want to hear that because what happened? No, you're going to be working. No, you got a job. No, you're going to be earning. So you have a job and you're earning. So everybody want to hear you are hired, but nobody wants to hear you are fired. But let me tell you something. We got to come into this mentality that we ourselves, yes, you and I, we have the permission to hire ourselves and to fire ourselves. Which part of us? We are hiring the part that is doing something, and we are firing the lazy part. Yes, so we can do that. So I want to say to you, welcome to this session, this episode, this season of Overflow right here on the Question Live Show. If this is your first time tuning in, then you came in at the right episode. Yeah, this episode is just for you if this is your first time tuning in. Just wave to me, wave and say hi. It is my first time, so I could shout you out. Yep. I want to say hi to you. I want to say that I see you. I acknowledge your presence because when you show up, listen, I get excited. For those of you who've been here, I get excited when I see a new person, not because the normal thing. I get excited because knowing that my family is expanding. For those who've been here, they know that I'm from not a big family. I'm from a huge family. So when I see you come on in, you're coming in like a new baby. You're like, all right, I got a new baby, so now I got to take care of you. I got to attend to you. I got to give you attention. I got to do all of that. But most of all, I'm going to get excited and like, hey, how can you fit in my family? So I get excited not because, okay? I get excited because I want to stand in support of you. So if it is your first time, don't be shy and don't wave to me. Wave to me. Yeah, let me get excited. I get excited. And for those of you who've been here, you keep on showing up. You keep on taking action. You are a regular audience. And I want to say to you, hello. Thank you. Because when you show up, I show up, we show up, we just show up together, we support each other, because the more we support each other is the more we will grow. And not only that we will grow, but we will grow a little bit stronger. But when we over there, just going over there, we are weak. We are not weakling people. So we want to get into this motion. We want to get into this mentality that we need each other. Absolutely. This is the message on the Question Live show, that we need each other. We are all on this journey called life, and we all want to build a success story. Absolutely. Your success story might be different from mine. But anyhow you look at it, no one can succeed by themselves. Absolutely no one. I mean, no one. Not even the president or the prime minister of any country. They cannot, no way can succeed by themselves. Cannot run an office by themselves. Cannot run a country by themselves. The common teacher or student cannot succeed by themselves. So I say this message every single time, that we need each other. Let's not have the mentality that we are alone. Let us not have the mentality that we can do this by ourselves. Let us not have that mentality, honey. No. That mentality is not going to get us nowhere. Sometimes, let me tell you, because I do it, I get selfish. Yes, indeed, I do. We all have a selfish part of us, and that is okay. But at the end of the day, you got to put that selfish part to the side, tuck it somewhere, maybe underneath the bed, underneath the table, wherever you want to tuck it, in the closet, wherever you want to tuck it, and get into the mentality, get conscious in your awareness, and bring that level out to say that, hey, I need you. For us to exercise and to accept and to receive and overflow, we need to operate on this level that we need each other. Yep, a little bit from me, a little bit from you. We good to go. Good. So tonight we are going to talk about how we can hire and fire ourselves in probably 5 little simple steps. But before we do that, come on now, listen up. January is closing, and I want to say, if it is your birthday out there, or maybe it's your anniversary, maybe you met a boo or whatever it is, in this January, if this January marks something for you, something special for you, special event, special memories, moments, all that stuff, we would like to celebrate it. So if it is your birthday, we would like to celebrate you. Absolutely, we want to celebrate you. So because we want to celebrate you, and we like to celebrate. We like to celebrate in this place here. So I'm talking about celebration. If it is your birthday, let me tell you, I said this last night, that I can't shout out everybody unless you tell me to shout you out like that. But in my family, we had a lot of birthdays. So for me to name, no, I might miss somebody. So I'm not calling no names in my family. Just a big shout out to all the family members of my family that celebrated their birthday. We started out in January 1st. From January 1st, we just kept going. That's what was happening in my family. So if it is your birthday, I want to say to you, happy birthday. And talking about happy birthday, someone, a regular VIP, because we got VIP up in here, a VIP on this show, birthdays today. Birthdays today. So you just hold on one second. Let me find our little tribute to or VIP. Hold on a second. So that was Cheryl's birthday. Cheryl's birthday is today. We say happy birthday to Cheryl. Yes, indeed, Cheryl is a part of us. Cheryl is a part of our family. Cheryl is a VIP in here. And talking about VIP, I see another VIP in the house, and that is Paulette. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She is a VIP. Now, first timers and other people, if you're tuning in here and you don't know what is, I didn't say a VIP, honey. No, we already upgraded from VIP. We got promoted. Yes, we do. We got promoted. You know, we got a promotion from VIP. So we're not VIP. We are VIPers up in here. Up in here, we not the normal space. This is a space where we inspire you to be the best version of yourself. So therefore, if you come up in here, you can earn a VIP spot. Good. Now, let's go on up in here and let's talk about how we can hire and fire ourselves. How to hire and fire yourself. You think it's possible? It is possible. All things are possible. All things. So let's go with the firing part first, because we want to fire, because you know it oftentimes says give is better to give than to receive. I know, but somehow. But let's get to the bad part, of what we call the bad part first. The bad part first is the firing part. Because nobody wants to be fired, but we want to touch firing first. We want to touch how we can fire ourselves first. And then we jump in how we can hire ourselves and bring back that smile, resume our smile, resume our position, and then we're good to go. Okay, so if you are ready, we are ready. We are going to roll in. We are going to jump in. Okay, hold on. I'm dealing with an issue here at the same time. Not really an issue, but it's a concern. Yeah. Okay. All right, good. All right, never mind. So listen up, listen up, listen up. So we are going to talk about how we are going to fire ourselves first, and then we are going to be all nice and cute, dressed up nicely, put on your bow tie, whatever it is, and then we're going to get hired, right? Yes, it's better to give than to receive, but we must give with a willing heart. That is it. Because not only a willing heart, Paulette, a pure. I don't think that is written anywhere. It says a willing heart, but we want to give with a pure heart, with pure intention, with pure motive. Sometimes people give and they're like, so you're not going to give me back? You're not giving with a willing heart. You're not giving with a pure heart. Because no, you should give not expecting back, and you see how God will bless you. Because when you give with a pure and willing heart, God will replenish that which you just gave out. So yes, I think it says give with a willing heart, but I want to throw it in there to say give with a pure heart instead. Pure heart, and a pure heart does not look for a return. Give your time, give your love, give your peace, give your understanding, empathy, compassion, all that good stuff. Your space. Yes, good. So in that case, we want to be fired first. Because you know, sometimes people look at firing very bad, and people look at being fired as the worst thing ever. Like, oh my God, I got fired. Right, a willing and pure heart. You know, like somebody like, oh my gosh, she got fired, he got fired, I got fired. Nobody wants to go through that. Nobody want to hear like, you are fired. No, that's a heart rending. But the moment you say you are hired, you're like, yes, thank you very much. I'm here to contribute to your company, and you're ready to work. But let us jump into 5 ways where we can fire ourselves. 5 ways. The first way that we can, first version that we are going to do is to fire ourselves. The first side, because what happened, we have different versions of us. We have different versions. So the one that we are going to fire first is the lazy part. There are 2 sets of us. The lazy version is the one that's going to get fired. You're not doing no work, honey. You're not doing no work. You're just sitting there twiddling your fingernail and you're twiddling your toes and you're texting and you're on social media. You are lazy. You are not going to work. You're not accommodating your dreams and your vision and your goals and your destiny and your purpose. That is the lazy version. We don't want that lazy version to travel with us on this journey. So we want to fire the lazy version. How many part of the lazy version? A couple of sides. There are some people that sit down and cry. Some people sit and cry. Why are they crying? They're crying because they're complaining that the work is too much. Mm-hmm. They're crying that, oh, this hurt for me to do. Oh, they're crying. They're crying. So we want to fire that crying child. We want to fire that crying child that's not sitting there saying, oh, I don't want to do this. This is too hard. This is too hard. That crying child. We want to fire that child, that version, because we are talking about ourselves, and within ourselves, we have these little people up in there, little bit of people up inside of us, the version of us that we need to evolve in, compound with different sides of us, like little people. Okay, so that little girl, that little boy that's inside of us that's crying like, oh, you hurt me. You step on my toe. You don't want to say sorry. Oh my God. You took my pencil. You took my paper. You took my paint. You messed up my sand castle. Oh, that little girl, that little boy we gotta fire that child. Uh-huh. We gotta fire that one. That one is not making it at this very moment. That one is not fitting in the job. That one is a snotty nosed child that going on the job crying like nobody likes me, nobody loves me, nobody wanted this, nobody. That child got to be fired. Huh? We got to get rid of that child. Like you're not making it with us. So that is number one child. That is number one child part of us that we gotta fire out. Get in there, get in ourselves, and know that nobody don't gotta attend to you. You gotta attend to yourself. Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta attend to yourself. And when you attend to yourself, you realize that little girl or that little boy is not adding value. We want to add value to our dreams, to our vision, to our purpose, to our goals, and most of all, to our destiny. Good. Now we wanna fire the next person who just laid back, bam, bam, boom, laid back, hands like this, rolling up, shooting up your nose, and all sort of stuff, and just like, and sitting there laid back, folding hands. That one that laid back in the past, like nope. That one that's still angry from the past. That one that's we want to fire that one too. We want to fire that one. That one that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you back. Oh yeah, I'm building up resentment. Oh yeah, but it was 50 years ago that you did this. Oh yeah, we want to fire that one. We want to fire that version of us. We don't want that version to come with us. That one cannot accommodate the very dreams and the overflow that we are in. We are in a season of overflow. And that one, the holding resentment, that one say, I'm going to get you back. That one that's planning against you, that version, yeah, that version got to go. That version got to go. Yeah, but you did that, but I'm going to get you back. No, we don't want that one where we're going to get nobody's back. Oh, I'm getting you back. No, we don't want that one. Folding hands, being mad every day. You know there's some people that mad every day for no reason. Anybody know this? People get up every day and they're just mad. I travel on the train. I take public transportation. And I'm going to work this morning because I like to tell my story. I'm the only one that can tell my story. I'm going to work this morning. And I'm all going, jolly, going, all happy, grateful, like, hey, Lord, thank you. You woke me up. I go into my job and I'm good. I have my smile on, my confidence on, and I'm going to all the hustle and bustle. And for some apparent reason, I got off the bus and I got into the elevator, and the people are coming out of the elevator for me to get in. The amount of people that came out of the elevator, probably about 15 people, big elevator. Everybody had a sulky face, a sour face, an angry face, a displeased face, a sad face. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what's this happening to all of y'all this morning? Everybody face was a grumpy face. Everybody, and who's coming out like you see the tension in their shoulder that just coming out like and I'm just going in there like, hey, I'm just gonna go bypass y'all. Gone. I'm just gonna bypass y'all. Angry, early in the morning, 7 a.m., and their face just sad and angry and depressed and everything just going on with their facial expression. And I'm like, ooh. So some people get up in the morning and they have the same feature every morning. I see some people faithfully, and I'm sure I'm not making up this story. I see almost every day, I would notice this lady, and she got the same mad expression every morning on the train. And I'm not making this up. And I'm saying, and I want to just hug her. I want to hug her. I'm like, Miss, it's going to be okay. And every morning she's going with her daughters, and she's angry. She's angry every single morning. And she's telling these children, sit down, rigid. And I just look at her like, I want to just hug her like, it's going to be okay. You don't need to be this angry so much. And I'm like, ooh, she needs to fire that part of her. A lot of people wake up very angry. They are ticking time bomb. And I'm telling you, Paulette, I'm telling you, every morning I will see this lady in the train. And she's there with her children. She has got two, whether they are her children or guardian, whoever they are, to her, two little girls with her. And every morning, and she would grab them, sit down, sit down, right now. And she's talking, you get angry, you're talking to your teeth. Sit down, right now. And I'm like, ooh. Seriously, 7 a.m. every morning, you got to fire that person. You got to fire that person. That person is not accomplishing the very assignment that God gave you. You got to fire that person. Lay that person hat off, fire them, do something. And sometimes you get laid off, Sometimes you don't get fired, but sometimes they're like, we're laying you off. And then it's like getting fired, because if you get laid off, you ain't got a job. When you get fired, you don't have a job. So laid off is just like a nice little word, laid off. And they somewhat pay you somewhere in between there, right? So it's the same thing. Yeah, you gone. You're not here anymore. And that is a version that we want to get in ourselves. We want to say, you are not serving me anymore. So therefore, I am going to either lay you off or you're going to get fired. Good. The next one is fire those who, that version of you that solely depend on somebody for validation. We don't want that. We don't want that version. And there's a version of us that we waiting for validation from somebody. We waiting for you to say, you're doing a good job. We waiting for somebody to say, I love you. We waiting for somebody like, oh my God. We waiting like, you look good. We waiting for somebody to say, you smell good. We waiting for somebody to say something to validate what we are doing, what we already got the permission from God to do. We waiting for that validation. Fire. Fire. You are the weakest link. You're fired. So as time goes by and we are evolving, because we are not changing. Let us get this clear. We are not changing. We don't change. We do not change. Let us understand this. We don't change. You might be saying, Verona, what are you talking about? We change. No, we don't change. A bird, bees, rat, cat, dog don't change. The only creature on this land that change is a caterpillar. It changed into a butterfly. We don't change. So, I want to change. I'm going to change. I'm changing. Okay, you allow me to change. We don't change. We want to understand this concept that we don't change. And I'm not saying that as a people. I am saying that as the entire creation on this earth, we don't change. God put us here. God built us here. He put us here not to change. He put us to evolve. To evolve. Why would we say we are changing? What did you change from? To what? A baby didn't change to an adult. A baby evolved into an adult. A tree didn't change to what? A tree evolved into a bigger tree. It grew. A bird didn't change. A bird just got from a baby bird to a big bird. So we cannot change. So we have an assignment on us that we should not be seeking validation from anybody, because God already gave us the assignment and said, this is the assignment. Now evolve with the assignment. From the moment we got created in the womb, those assignments is like added on. They're already on our DNA. Yeah. They're already on our DNA. So we're not changing, we are evolving. So as we go on in life, what is happening? The gifts and the assignment that is given unto us from the time we are woven onto our mother's womb, as we evolve, what is happening? It's making room for us to accommodate the very assignment, the very gifts, the very talent that we will develop as we go along. Is giving room, is stretching out. Is stretching out to accommodate the gifts and the talent. So we don't change. You get married, you didn't change. You met somebody, you didn't change. You get 50, you didn't change. You get to 60, you didn't change. So it's not a change mentality. It is an evolve mentality. No, I changed my, we have a thing where like you change your mind. We have a thing growing up and then like, you said something like, oh, you're going somewhere, you're like, oh, you changed your mind. No, I changed my mind. That's not where I need to be. Mm-mm. So sometimes we have to change our language. We did not change, we cannot change, that's it. Oh, we need to change as it. No, we not changing. We just need to evolve. We need to come to a place of consciousness. We need to raise this level of consciousness to know that we need to evolve. And when we evolve, we're evolving to accommodate our purpose, to seek to find our purpose and to accommodate it. So yes, so that version where we are waiting for validation, honey, fired. Fired. Then the next version that we need to fire is the version that starts something and never completes it. Anybody know that version of themselves? Because I know that version. I know. I met her. I know her. I was in relationship with her for a long time. I know her. I had that version for a very long time. I start writing. I put that book down. I say, I'm going to write something. I put that book down for many, many years. I'm like, oh, I'm going to write a book. And I never wrote the book because I start writing. And then I put the pen down. I'm like, I don't want to write about that. And then time went on. Time went on. And I was close friend with that person. Yes, indeed. And that's right, Paula. You start something. We got to fire that person. So if you know that version of you that start an assignment, the assignment is already given. The assignment is already given. We start something, and what happened? Never finish. We just stuck somewhere. We pause somewhere. We're like, finish that. And there is the word. Yep, that is the word. Procrastinate. We procrastinate and like, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, next year I go on that trip. Oh, I wait for the children. Oh, I this and that. Oh, I do that. Oh, today's not the day. Oh, I said, nope. Fire that person. Fire, Paulette, it's time to fire that person. Fire that person. That person got to go. I did it. I had a great relation with it. I did it for many, many years. And I had to fire her so I could end up with my books that I have right now. I had to fire her. Like, girl, you're dragging me. Because when you procrastinate, you are being dragged. You are being dragged like, your emotions are being dragged. Your mentality being dragged. Your whole being dragged like, yeah, I'll do it. No, I am doing it. It's different. I'm going to do it. That's different. I can do it. That's different. That I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And time going. At the beginning of this, thanks to Taste of Our Culture, we did a whole audio talking about time. Every man, every creature get up and have 24 hours. Hello, somebody? Everyone got 24 hours, and your 24 hours is how you invest your time in your 24 hours. My 24 hours is how I invest my time in my 24 hours. So if you had listened to the audio, which we might play at the end, you will hear the audio playing about talking about time, how you invest your time, how you start your time, how you start your morning, what you're doing, who is involved with your time. For those procrastinators, in business world, in the business world, they say you get the pink slip, darling. Pink slip, the procrastinator. You are no longer a part of this assignment. You cannot be on this assignment. You are not contributing to this assignment. Therefore, you are fired. Do not procrastinate. Do not wait for validation. Do not just give yourself to somebody. You're giving all of yourself to somebody, and you're just like, no. Fired. Don't be afraid to fire that person. Do not be afraid. Stand your ground. You're not talking about confidence. Get on the coat of confidence. How they're like, listen, you're not accomplishing the job. You're not accomplishing the job. You're not doing a great job. When you're on a regular job, every year they do an annual review of you, or whatever it's called. Whatever it's called. They do an annual review of you, and they're like, this the performance, annual review of your performance, and they're like, excuse me, we're checking to see what you did for the whole year. Okay, you don't complete the task. You come in late. You this. You sit and you be on your phone. You don't accomplish. And they look at these things. Same thing with us. Go there every day. This is your mirror. This is your mirror. This is your space. Every day. Zoom on in. Zoom on in. Like, honey, you're not doing no job here. You're not working. You're not showing up. You're not showing up. This is why we talk about VIPers up in here, because they earned the VIP spot. Is what? They showed up. And not only that, they showed up and they took action. So when you are going to fire somebody, you don't just fire like, hey, I don't like him, I'm just going to fire you. No, something transpire where on a regular job they fire you. So you're going to look at yourself like, survey, review your performance. Review your intention, your goals. Review it and see how you are contributing to it. If you are not contributing, that is the person that's going to get fired. Fired, you got to go. Yeah. Fire. Yep. Fire that person who's not feeding the dream. You're not feeding your dream. Fire. You're just not contributing. Fire. Every single day you get up. They say, don't talk to yourself, talk to yourself. I give you permission to do that. Talk to yourself. Like Paulette, go look in the mirror and you say, oh, Paulette, are you doing a good job? Are you taking action towards your goal? Are you contributing? How's your performance, Paulette? You talk to yourself. We hear this all the time. Don't talk to yourself. You might be crazy. Be crazy for your dreams. Be crazy for the next version of yourself. Be crazy. Yes, indeed. Be crazy for that person. So sometimes you got to fire to hire. So you got to fire those versions. And then when you fire those versions, what will happen? Now it's time to hire. Because when you got a regular job, they fire some people, they got to replace some people. Like, we don't have this set of people. We need the job to get done. So we got to hire some people. Now you look at yourself as the manager. You're the HR. You are responsible for you. Everyone is responsible for themselves, their dreams, their talents, their goal, their potential, their expectation, their intention, their destiny. Everyone is responsible. Everybody is, you're the staff. Hello? You are the manager. Hello? You are HR. Hello? Somebody? So when you fire somebody, because HR is involved in firing somebody, the HR is coming like, excuse me, get your personal stuff and let's go. And that's the same thing. Excuse me. Don't even take nothing. When you find all those people, don't even tell them to give you a personal nothing. No, you're just fine. You're just fine. We you gotta go. Escort you right out. Go. Now you are HR, human resource. You are the manager. You are the supervisor. You are the director. You have to come in and say, no, it's time to promote. No, it's time to hire. You are responsible to hire the next version of yourself. Hello? When you are doing that, first of all, you got to promote yourself. Hey, you got to promote yourself. You got to promote. And how do you promote yourself? Find those people and know you're in position. No, you're not only a supervisor, no, you're the manager. Mm-hmm. And not only that, you're the manager. Guess what happened? After a while, you done got promoted to the director, darling. And then from the director, honey, you got up to CEO, Chief Executive Officer. That is the version you want to go up to. You are the Chief Executive Officer. So you want to upgrade, you want to promote yourself. When you promote yourself from the little people going up, you get to hire. Because now you're HR, you're running the entire HR. You, all of this is in position to hire. So now what is happening now when we are going to hire? I see another VIP showing up. Hold on a second. Sharon, welcome while we're in the process of hiring. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Come on in. Newbies, come on in and say hi to us. We say hi to each other because we family up in here. Okay? So come on in. Now, who are the people that are getting hired, are getting promoted? The people that's getting hired are the ones that said, I have an intention to contribute to where we're going. I can contribute to your company. When you're getting hired, they look at your resume. They're like, okay, we see you got experience. We'll see how you can contribute to our company so we can be better. That is the version that you're looking at when you're looking in the mirror, when you fire all those people. You know what I'm saying? When you fire all those people, you know you're looking in the mirror. The mirror is clearer. Wipe your mirror, honey. Wipe that mirror off. Yes, indeed. Wipe that mirror off and look in that mirror. And when you look in that mirror, that light is shining, darling. Woohoo! And it's time to do some hiring. You're looking at the resume. Look at the resume now. We want to hire those people that's willing to take action. Who are those people? You. You know that? You in position to hire yourself. You're in position to promote yourself. You. Yeah. Hello, I promoted myself last month. Hey, what you talking about? Yes, I did. I gave myself a promotion. Talking about what? You are in the position. Once you start firing those people, there's no space for all that foolishness. Now I'm like, nope, let's go. I am hiring because now you are the entire staff. You're the entire business. Look at yourself as a business, as a company, people. Audience, please look at yourself as an entire company. Yep. Look at yourself as an entire company, and you will see when you are ready to hire, those are people that are ready to take action, not just intend to like, oh, I'm intent to work at this nice company. No, you're showing up with an intention to take action. And then another version of that person that you're hiring, those who are willing to learn from others. Teamwork, they said, make the dream work. Hello, teamwork lets your dream come to manifestation. I'm just saying, it's called collaboration. It's called working together. It's called supporting each other. Learn from each other. These are different terms, but you want to look at that resume. You're like, okay, we are hiring right now. You look at that resume like, So your experience in this. So your experience in showing up. Okay. Your experience in learning from others. Okay. All right. Your experience in dedication. Your experience in timely manner. And you start checking off as you're going along. You gotta be like, okay, procrastinator is not with you. And we are looking for this qualification. That is what we are supposed to be doing. Looking for those qualifications inside of us and bring them forward to say, I want to hire that person. Hello, you are HR. I want to hire that person. When you hire that person, you will see that you, as that business owner of yourself, because God is the head, you are that business owner because God don't give you a business. You are the business owner. Now you're going to be responsible for all these things. So we want people that are responsible, punctual, like to talk with people, communicate well, in fact, all these things, qualifications. So we want those people that learn from each other. Those who seek to double up on the vision. You double up and working hard on the vision that God gave you. God gave me. God gave my vision was not given to you. Absolutely not. You see, sometimes people sit there and they're like, oh, why are you doing that? Because God gave it to me. Or how you getting to do all of that? God told me. God told me to do that. God gave me an assignment. So no. And we want to hire those people that's not going to compare our dreams. You don't compare your dream with the next person's dream. You don't compare your house with the next person's house. You don't compare you don't compare your talent with the next person's talent. Whatever you have is what God gave you. So we want to hire that version of us. Yep. So I want to say to you, are you ready to hire? I ask you this question, viewers. Are you? I mean, absolutely you. Are you ready to promote or hire that version of you that is over there that's calling? It's like, I am qualified. Come and get me, girl. Who ain't me? Hello, somebody. Come and get me. Or I ask you this question, audience, are you ready to hire or promote that version of you? Are you ready? Are you ready? There's no benefit in comparing yourself with the next person, because no matter if you're multiple birth, everybody got their own DNA. Everybody got their own DNA. Okay? So we want to get to that point where we are now seeking the candidate to fulfill the assignment. So now it's time for us to look at the clean mirror. Ding, 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 ding. Look at the clean mirror to see if we are ready, willing, and able to promote or hire that version that's looking back at us. If not, lay off or fire the version that's looking back at you, that's saying that you cannot complete something. I know what it is to have assignment that did not complete. I know. We want to hire that person that says, I don't want to let nobody else's opinion of me detour me from my dreams. I want to hire that person that says, your opinion of me don't matter. That's your opinion. I want to hire that person that says, hello, I'm showing up because I'm being obedient to God. Look in that mirror and find that person. And if you don't find that person, I'm just saying, I pause. I'm pausing. If you look in the mirror and see all those little people that is annoying, that have all these procrastination, delay, comparison, competition, all this stuff. Is it that you lay them off or you fire them? So, how to fire and hire yourself in only 5 ways. I only gave you 5 ways you can do this. Only five. 5 ways to fire and 5 ways to hire. If you miss any of them, we're going to go over them really, really fast. Yeah. Yes. We want to wipe away those tears from the crying child and brush off that dust from all those hurt and pain. Put a band-aid somewhere on those scratch and bruise and push forward. You want to push forward. You want to sit there. You don't want somebody like, oh, let me look at your resume. You don't want nobody to do that. You don't want to look at your own resume and don't hire yourself. So listen, as we go on into this season of overflow, let us have this mentality that we have the permission to hire and fire ourselves. Have we come to this place where we can say, I promote myself? And when we talk about promoting ourselves, we want to talk about it confidently, like, Ella, I promoted myself. Where we don't have to be waiting, even if we are retired, we can still have that moment where we hire and fire that version. We don't want to be saying, oh, I just retired. No. Until we leave this hurt, we are in the position as a business owner of this. We are a business owner right here. Not a business owner outside, not the commercial. We are a business owner of this temple. So whether we are on a regular job, whether we retire from a regular job, whether we just got on a job, whatever the case is, we are business owner of this temple that God gave us. And I want us to understand this concept because you know what I'm going to do? I am going to continue this series. I want to do this as a series, the hire and fire of ourselves. Everyone who's watching this, did you get it? If you get it, we are going to continue this version. We're going to continue to do another session on this hire and fire ourselves because I want everyone to get this concept that we are in the position to hire and fire ourselves. Check yourself as we come and we pause at this moment because we are going to pause just because we want to continue this session tomorrow. We want to continue this session tomorrow. Hire and fire yourself. Which one you got? What did you get out of tonight? 5 ways to do this, 5 ways to hire, and 5 ways to fire. So this is your host, Verona Willis-Brown. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, I want to say to you, you came in at the right time, and time is of the essence. Go on out there, check your mirror, wipe it down if you have to, put some ammonia or something, clean it down with some ammonia, whatever you got to clean your mirror with. So make sure that when you look at yourself in that mirror, that is the version you want to promote or you want to hire. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's episode. As we say thank you to Taste of Our Culture as well as Total Entertainment Radio for being a part of this program. I'm your host, Verona Willis-Brown. See you at the next go round.